Natal moon in Pisces. In this video, I'm going to be discussing natal moon in Pisces, everything you need to know about this placement and how to master this placement. Now, keep in mind, every single thing that I discuss may not apply to you if you have this placement, but the things that I discuss are going to be directly related to the natal moon in Pisces experience and what you can expect when someone has their natal moon in Pisces. All right, so let's discuss. Emotional needs: to dream, imagine, and make the dreams a reality, to escape from reality, to be in tune with spirituality, to be inspired and be impressed upon, to inspire others. Okay, so this is what the emotional needs are for natal moon in Pisces people, is they have to be able to dream, imagine, and make their dreams a reality. They're very imaginative people. They're very dreamy people that are just always dreaming and fantasizing. So they have to be able to exercise that nature of just being a dreamer that just wants to make those dreams come true. They also have an emotional need to escape reality. Okay, and they escape reality in many different forms. They can either do it in a healthy way through escaping through their art, or they can do it in an unhealthy way by escaping through drugs and alcohol. But they have an emotional need to escape. Like, they don't want to deal with reality. They like to escape from reality. They have an emotional need to be in tune with spirituality. Pisces rules spirituality. They're very emotionally connected to spirituality. They have an emotional need to be inspired, to be impressed upon. They like the whole concept of people make an impression on them, and as they're very impressionable people. And they have an emotional need to not only be inspired, but to inspire others. This is what you can expect as far as the emotional needs that someone had when someone has their natal moon in Pisces. Emotional nature and reactions. These people are very compassionate, selfless, empathetic, and impressionable people. All right, so that's the good side, is that they're very compassionate, selfless, empathetic, and impressionable people. They're very imaginative and self-sacrificing. They have to watch for being delusional, deceptive, and practicing unhealthy escapism. They have to overcome confusion and wandering through life with no direction. Okay, so their emotional nature is they're naturally very compassionate, selfless, empathetic, and impressionable people. And they're very imaginative. They're self-sacrificing. They'll sacrifice themselves, and they're always dreaming and imagining, and they have to watch for being delusional, deceptive, and practicing unhealthy escapism, because that tends to be their emotional reaction. Is when they feel emotional, is they want to practice unhealthy escapism, or just practice escapism, period. Like, okay, I'm emotional, I don't want to deal with this, so I'm going to try to escape. And they have to overcome that, and they have to overcome confusion and wandering through life with no direction. It's very important that they have direction in life, and they know what their dreams are, and they chase those dreams and make those dreams a reality. Don't wander through life confused. And exercise the best part of your nature, which is that compassionate, selfless, and empathetic nature that truly cares about other people. The mother is seen as an escapist. She has her mediums for escape. She's compassionate and selfless, and she's associated with a sacrifice in some way. Okay, so the moon sign tells you how you see your mother and your experience with her. So you see your mother as an escapist, and she has her mediums for escape. You see your mother as Pisces-like, basically. You see her as a compassionate and selfless person that is very sacrificial. She's willing to sacrifice herself for the people that she cares about. All right. These people work well with other water moon sign natives and earth moon sign natives. Okay, so the water moon signs are Scorpio moon, Cancer moon, and I'm having a brain fart here. Scorpio moon, Cancer moon, and Pisces moons. And then earth moon sign natives, Taurus moon, Capricorn moon, and Virgo moon. All right, so these are the moon signs that you get along well with when you have your natal moon in Pisces. And that's very important, especially as it relates to compatibility and relationships and stuff. This is similar to having natal moon in the 12th house. So when you have this placement, you want to make sure you study natal moon in the 12th house as well, because Pisces rules the 12th house. So if you have this placement, make sure you study natal moon in the 12th house, because that information applies to you as well. And you will find that when you study natal moon in the 12th house, that information resonates with you as well. Okay, I did a full video breaking that down in detail. You want to make sure you check that out. The full video will be in the description box. I'm going to drop a link for that. Celebrity examples: Michael Jackson, Martin Luther King, and Kanye West. Interesting combination, right? Now with Michael Jackson, it was very obvious to see that how he had his moon in Pisces, because he did come off as a very compassionate guy, very sensitive and compassionate guy. And you can see that he was an escapist, because that's what he would do, is he would use like drugs and stuff like that to escape from reality. And he would literally hide himself, like he just didn't want to deal with reality, and he would just disappear. And like he had his Neverland ranch, like he had that weird ranch where it was just a huge fantasy of his. It was just like a huge fantasy of his to have like this kiddie, like, you know, like amusement park where just kids would come and he can just dream and imagine and spend time with the children. So basically you can just tell how Michael Jackson was a very imaginative, dreamy, compassionate, and selfless and sensitive person. Martin Luther King, you can tell he was a very compassionate man, because he was very emotionally affected by the suffering of his people, and he worked very hard to do something about the suffering of his people. And his message was, I have a dream. Like, he was known for saying, I have a dream. He was so in tune with his moon sign, and he really lived out to make his dream a reality. And then you see with Kanye West, is very obvious to see this, because one of the major criticisms that people have of Kanye West is he's completely delusional, like completely delusional. He abuses drugs, he abuses alcohol, and he tends to be very confused and just all over the place. You can see with Kanye West the downside of how bad it can go when someone is practicing moon in Pisces in an unhealthy way. All right. And this is pretty much everything you need to know about natal moon in Pisces. Thank you for taking the time out to watch my video. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Take care.